Good evening and welcome to the September edition of the Business Forum. On behalf of all the members of the Niceville Valparaiso Chamber of Commerce, I want to welcome you. We've got a great show for you tonight, so you're going to want to stay tuned. We're only going to have two segments, but they're really important segments. First up on our stage is somebody who is absolutely no stranger to our stage, our very own Chair of the Board, Mr. Alan Wood, who is the Florida President for CCB Community Bank. And he's brought with him Ms. Cindy Holmes, who is the Resource Development Director for the United Way of Okaloosa and Walton Counties. Got all that out, didn't I?
Yeah.
Welcome, Alan. So good to see you again.
Glad to be here, Dave. Thank you.
Tell me what's going on at CCB Community Bank. I understand you're sponsoring a business after hours.
Yes, we are. September the 27th, it's a Tuesday evening from 5 to 6:30. We'll be hosting our annual, this has become an annual event for us on the business after hours. And,
sure.
With the timing of the year, we're going to, from a theme standpoint, going to play off the football theme. So I would ask that everyone dress their favorite college, professional, high school, jersey, uniform.
Very timely with the AP Top 25 coming out this weekend.
Exactly. So I'll probably have my crimson on that day.
There you go. I understand they're number one,
well,
which
right
doesn't
now
bode well for them.
Yeah, I know. That's hadn't been a good omen in the past. But anyway, we're looking forward to hosting everybody there, and as always, we'll have good food, good drink, and some good prizes.
And what a wonderful facility, too, to do that. I mean, up there on the hill. We've done quite a few events there, and it's it actually lends itself well.
Great spot to host. It's open, and in fact, we may, depending on the weather, may have part of it outside as well. We're still trying
out
to
under the porch.
Yes. Looking forward to hosting everybody there.
Well, we look forward to it too, because CCB Community Bank certainly has a big footprint in our community and has done some wonderful things. What else is going on at CCB Community Bank?
Well, I was going to mention a couple of things that have been going on. We recently, our bank, we're about $450 million in assets, and there's a comparison done every year in the banking industry, and on a national basis, we were ranked the number 23rd bank in our peer group in that size banks in the United States.
We're talking about tens of thousands of banks.
Yes, which is like the top 5% within our peer group. They measure things such as capital adequacy, earnings, just all things that banks are measured by, and that's something we're very proud of. And
certainly should be, yes.
And so I want to kind of get the message out on that. And then, from our Niceville presence, we continue to grow. We're, like most banks, we offer loans, deposits, and I would just mention that we are at the top end of rates on CDs. Our deposit products are always at the top of the market as well. So we'd welcome anybody that would like to come by and get a quote there or check out our products. We've got another product called Community Hero, which is geared for all our heroes in the community, the first responders and teachers, policemen, firemen. Free checking, free internet banking, and all those bells and whistles. So again, that's something that we try to promote as well. So.
And we would be remiss if we didn't mention that visiting your bank is a little different than the typical bank.
It is, and
you expect to be met at the door.
Exactly, and we always have good cookies being cooked, coffee being brewed. So again, love for anybody to come by and say hello and let us give you a 5-minute tour.
Absolutely. Well, God bless you. I'm glad to see CCB is doing so well. You've kind of taken our community by storm, and certainly have got your footprints all over it.
Thank you.
And that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, we've been glad to be a part of the community. And again, another reason Cindy's here today is I'm the campaign chair for the United Way this year.
Aha,
and
there
again,
we go.
That's part of our philosophy at the bank, is being involved in the community, and United Way is, I've got a passion for it. I've been involved with it for pretty much my entire banking career, and since coming down here 7 years ago to this market, one of the first things I did was get involved with the United Way, and this year I'm fortunate enough to be part of the campaign, and we kicked off our campaign last week and announced our goal. and we've got a lot of momentum going into the fall here, and so that's why I wanted to have Cindy take part of the time. And
Well, welcome, Cindy. Welcome to the stage. Tell us a little bit about your role in the United Way.
Well, thank you for having us here today. We're really glad to partner with Alan and have him on board as our campaign chair this year. I know we're going to really be able to do good things in the community. You know, I work with United Way. We're a volunteer-based organization that brings together individuals and groups to be able to make an impact in the community. We constantly monitor needs in Okaloosa, Walton counties, and be able to provide funds to make the most impact to the most people.
Certainly,
so we're glad to be able to do that.
And we jokingly said that
Right.
that's what you do, right?
That's right. That's right. That's what we do.
You collect funds, and it's not collecting funds for the United Way, it's collecting funds.
Right. This is for the community. The United Way, you know, we accomplish this through the support of our annual campaign that did kick off last week. Our theme this year is giving hope for a brighter tomorrow. Yeah.
There you go. There you
So
go.
we're really excited to have on board with us again this year two of our biggest supporters, Gulf Power and Publix. They come back year to year, and their employees just are so generous and make such a big impact. I know a lot of people want to give hope, and they want to do something, but they don't know exactly how to do that. They don't think that individually they can make an impact.
Sure.
And they don't really know where to give. But by giving to United Way, we're here to maximize all those dollars and to make sure that that your dollars do what they need to be doing, and that they go far, but they don't go far away. They're all used locally. Everything that's donated is used locally. So, you know, we have programs like the Postal Carrier Food Drive. We put together the Summer Fun Guide Kids book.
Yes.
We do the Coats for Kids at Christmas. We do the what we just finished up, the Cram the Van school supply drive, and what we've got coming up next month is during the month of September is the Day of Caring.
The United Way Day of Caring, one of my favorite events.
Right.
I have been out there feeding the volunteers for the
yes.
last 4 or 5 years.
That's such an important part of it,
It
because
is.
you know everybody comes together to do this work in the community, but we do like to get together and have that fellowship, and we have breakfast, you know, for everybody in the morning, and then we, you know, cook hamburgers and hot dogs and stuff like that. So we are going to be in Niceville September 14th. So you're going to see people out there doing yard work, doing maintenance. They're going to work with our agencies just in a multitude of jobs. So when people are out there and they see these groups of people working in their bright yellow t-shirts, just know that those are United Way volunteers, and they're out there making a difference. These are people from local civic organizations, businesses, everybody who wants to be a hands-on, personally making a difference.
That's what I love.
And this is where you get out there and literally can get your hands dirty.
I love about the United Way. This is where the rubber meets the road.
This is it, Day of Caring.
We're not a big organization.
Right.
We're actually out there cutting grass, painting walls, doing what needs to be done in the community.
This is something that we've had a tremendous amount of support with. Communities of people just calling in saying, how can I be part of this? How can I be part of this? And then, you know, then reaching out to people and say, what do you need done, and how can we put these people together to accomplish that?
Which is exactly what you do with your funds, right?
Which is exactly what we do.
People give to United Way, and then you distribute it out to qualified charities.
Right. We are very proud to support 43 local nonprofit charities here in Okaloosa and Walton counties. We also support the 211 community referral line that anybody can call, which is important for people. They have access to almost 100 agencies that provide necessities like help with utilities or rent. So, you know, by giving to United Way, you know that your dollars are being maximized and that they are going out to these agencies, so that when you see
agencies that have been vetted and are true helping agencies, which is important in this world.
We have an all-volunteer funds distribution committee that meets with each of these agencies annually to look at their needs, look at their past performance. We look at their books. We make sure that what they say they're doing, they are actually doing, and that we look at what their future plans are. And then they all meet together and decide what kind of funding is needed, and they go before the board of directors, and decide on the fundraising goal for the year that will meet the needs of all of these
So
things.
that's how we come up with that
So
magic
this is
number.
how we come up with the
okay.
magic number, which
Okay.
this year is $1.45 million.
Wow.
That's it.
wow. Now, who is going to benefit from that?
Now, let
money?
me tell you, these are the people, the 43 agents that we're talking about. These are the people that we distribute the money to. The Funds Distribution Committee comes together. They decide, let's say not every year, you don't get the same amount of money every year.
Sure.
Let's say last year you got $50,000 from United Way, but now you have a grant. We have a startup program over here, and maybe they only got $20,000 last year. That Funds Distribution Committee meets, and their job is to make sure that the money that's being invested through the United Way is going
Where it's needed most.
where it's needed the most.
How fantastic. Now, how do viewers get involved if they want to get involved?
Viewers can get involved by, number one, donating through their company-wide fundraising campaign.
Oftentimes those are
payroll
matched.
through
Yeah.
payroll deduction, right? You can have you can do through payroll deduction. Some companies have a big fundraising campaign of their own, and they make one big lump sum donation. We have companies that do corporate match, corporate pledges. And of course, you can go online to www.united-way.org, make a donation online. Another way to support us is through our Facebook page. You can search United Way Okaloosa Walton Counties or United Way OWC. We ask that you like our page and then share our post, because you're going to see in there we try to keep up with all of these agencies, the good they're doing in the community, and you're going to be able to see how the money that you invest is going to
Going to go to work.
go back
was gonna mention
and give
also,
hope for a brighter tomorrow.
That last year, 1 in 4 citizens of Okaloosa Walton counties were impacted in some capacity by one of our agencies through United Way.
That's pretty
You know,
amazing.
we always see that things are going well in the markets today, and economically things are headed in the right direction, but there's still tremendous
lot of
need
need.
out there.
A lot of need.
And so
Well, Alan, thank you very much for bringing United Way onto a TV show. We look forward to your business after hours. How do folks get in touch with you?
they can go to our website, bankccb.com, or call us at 279-3886.
Fantastic. And Cindy, how do they find the United Way if they're looking to donate or want to volunteer?
Our website is www.united-way.org, and our phone number 243-0315.
You know, I got to thank both of you. The reason that our place is truly paradise is because of the work from fine people like you. So God bless you both, and thank you for all that you're doing for us.
Thank you, Dave.
You're not going to want to go away. We have White Wilson Medical Center coming up next, and they've got some great things going on, so stay tuned.